Good morning. Hope we are all good. So, the curious case of naughty snacks. Happy Monday. If you're coming in, give me a hello. If you're on replay, drop a replay below. And I see this a lot, and this isn't necessarily a bad thing with this, but it's important to always define what we mean by that and what the intentions are. Because it's very easy to say, I need to stop eating naughty things, treat things, all of these, the language that we use. Now, we need to define these or define the opposite first and foremost. So when we define, I need to stop eating naughty treats, what does that actually mean? Is it a certain time? Is it foods containing a certain amount of sugar, like certain processed foods? Like, what actually is it? Because if we don't, then it can be anything that kind of isn't perfect, can seem like we're naughty. And then if we're naughty, we know the connotations of that. Sit on the naughty step, we beat ourselves up. We then go, you know what, I'll just start again, another day, Monday. It's Monday today, but tomorrow. And that can happen quite quickly. Now, also consider that when it comes to quote-unquote naughty snacks, we have to look at the whole picture here. What's the main goal? And if we're not defining these, are we actually going down a rabbit hole here? Because let's take two scenarios here. Someone snacks on Jelly Babies every day, but they're within a calorie deficit and they're losing weight. Is that a bad thing? Because we know that losing body fat for them at that time is anti-inflammatory, so to speak. It's going to improve some of their health markers. They're also exercising, and that helps actually them get through the day. Like, let's say they have a little packet of Jelly Babies or something, but that other people could call that a naughty snack, right? Whereas someone else is staying away from Jelly Babies. They cannot have Jelly Babies or Turkish Delight, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say. Collagen, gelatin in there, there's some benefit. But the other people are having bigger portion sizes for their meals. And now they're not in a calorie deficit, but they're avoiding Jelly Babies at all costs, whatever the snack is. But then they're having lots of fruit instead, which then bumps them up on the calories, and they're like, I'm just not losing weight. What's actually the better thing here? And I'm not saying either one is right or wrong, because obviously there's lots of nutrients that we'll miss out on if we're just eating Jelly Babies all the time. And I'm not saying eat them all the time, but also what are we missing out on from a psychological perspective if we're always saying, like, if I have that, that's naughty. If I have that, I failed. Or are we in a position where we say, I know that I probably shouldn't be eating too much of them because they're more highly palatable, I'll probably overeat them? Or do you have a relationship with food where if you have some Jelly Babies or chocolate or biscuits, you are in control of that? And for some people, it's like, I just need them out of the house. When they're out of the house, that works better for me. For other people, it's more along the lines of, actually I can just portion them into my day. And that's why something that we do in our meal maker guide that we have is that we have like 300 calories from any snacks you like, our real simple meal maker. And for the reason that if you're getting protein every meal, if you're getting veg at every meal, most meals as best you can, and you structure in 300 calories from any food you like, you've got permission then to have what you like. And the reason I like that so much is because you can go for the fruit, you can go for the veg, you can go for that, you can go for the Jelly Babies. It's your choice now. And if you know deep down, then that's where we have to practice that self-awareness sometimes and go, you know what, when I have them, it makes me hungrier for the rest of the day. Like I'm being honest with me, it does make me hungrier. It gives me that taste when I have it. That's not to say I'd never have it and that I've failed if I had it, but I just need to be aware that when I have them, I can't rely on my body to tell me that I've stopped. And there'll be a moment where when I've had them, when I'm full up, there'll be a moment when I've had them where I've got to kind of stop, pause a little bit and say, you know what, I'm going to have an urge to have more here. And I'll just see what my body does. Can I go and get out of the room that they're in? Can I have a glass of water? Can I change my environment a little bit here? And this can be quite important to be aware of, just that, like I talked about yesterday in terms of urge surfing, was it 2 days ago, adding 5%, 5 minutes onto that urge, adding 1 minute onto that urge. I really want to I just get this urge. Okay, just add 1 minute onto the urge. What happens in that 1 minute? Where is the urge? Is it in your shoulder? Is it on your head? Is it on your ear? be aware of it. So, just wanted to come in and talk about that today. Have a awesome day. If you are coming in for our summer shape up this week, I will see you soon. If you want more details on that, we have a flexible start day of this week, next week, not this week now. Then just comment below summer and I'll get you the details. Any questions, as always, let me know, and I'll see you soon. Take care.